Hi, this is Caffeine and welcome to Spintires. Now, what is Spintires? Well, it's an off-road simulator. As you can tell, it's a gorgeous looking game just by the main menu picture. I'm just going to show you what kind of settings I'm running on. There may be some visual glitching. I am not sure if any of this will be if I turn that off, that will disappear, but it's not game breaking, that's for sure. So I've been playing around a bit, gotten to know the controls. So at first glance you can either play single or multiplayer. Right now there's not that many games running, as you can see, but in single player you have 5 maps. The coast, hill, plain, river and volcano. Each of these have different problems to solve. Normally you are going to ferry lumber from one part of the map to the other. And I've been playing on the plains and the river, I think. So let's do the river. I think I played volcano, sorry, I've not played this one. And there is 2 modes. As you can see, we can play on casual, which means you can rescue to unlock garages. That means if you wreck your truck in the middle of nowhere, you can just bring it back to your garage without having to go out there and bring fuel and repair points to fix it. You can skip time, which drains fuels, and fuel consumption is lower than hardcore, and navigation route is visible in game. That is a red line, as I can show you when we get in there. Hardcore is of course hardcore. You can't rescue, you can't skip time, and the diff lock, which I will be explaining in a moment, can't engage. Yeah, you can't engage it unless you park and you stand still. You can't just turn it off and on like in casual, which in reality I don't believe you can either. And fuel consumption is higher, but we will be playing on casual for the sake of my noobiness, so to speak. So, yes, look at that, here we are in the game. In this map there is a difference, there is my picture, there is a difference between which vehicles you start on each map. In this map we have these 2 vehicles, the B130 and the A469. I believe that's the only trucks we seem to have. Yeah. So we logically have to explore. We have 2 objectives, that is to take lumber from these points to the objectives, which are these points. And the way to do that is to where is it? Yeah, not this. Or maybe we can actually find one more and it's just not showing up, I don't understand. But there should be some sort of log carrying ability here. Maybe we can carry it on the carriage. Yeah, I believe. But anyways, I want to explore, so what I will do is swap to that UAS. This is actually Russian vehicles, I believe. You won't see any Scania trucks or anything. Wait, or Land Rovers. So if I press V to open the advanced menu, I can stop the engine. Yeah, let's start it one more time. As you can see. Ooh, ow! Oh, that smoke. And that sound. I hope you can hear it. I turn down the volume just a tad bit. But yeah, so let's stop the engine and then we change track to the car. Here we go. This car has a lower fuel capacity than that one, but it consumes less as well. And this one actually has 4-wheel drive that this truck doesn't have. It only has rear wheel. And you can install an add-on, which is the trunk, which you can see the blue thingamajig here shows what it's going to be. Just double click that and we now can repair 200 points of our own or any other vehicle's damage. I'm just going to carry that with me. It adds some weight to the car, but not too much, I believe. But yeah, let's start the car. Yeah. So, right off the bat, this is quite a strange gear shifter. If I press R, or yeah, I press this one, here I lock, here I lock it in first gear, here I lock it in reverse, here I put it in high gear, which on asphalt, which doesn't exist here, means I can go faster, and here it's just automatic, so now I can turn off my parking brake. I can just rock back and forth without having to care about that. But when you're going off-road, it's quite stupid to end up in second gear and going too fast, because then you can destroy your undercarriage and get damaged. So I will be locking it in first gear for the moment. So, where do we want to go first? Right now, I want to go to this cloaked location. So what I can do is, I can show you how wide the map is. It's 1 kilometer up that way, diagonally it's 1005, so it's about 1200 by 1200 meters wide, but you will take a lot of time getting anywhere, because these roads are messed up. As you can see, there's no asphalt. This does not mean it's a straight or good road. This is really muddy terrain, as you can see in front of us just in a moment. I will just show you how these lines work. So these won't be there in hardcore, but let's get driving. Turn off the parking brake. We are locked in first gear, which is nice. Right now I am in rear wheel mode. As you can see, I immediately get stuck. So what I can do is press the E button, and then I turn on all-wheel drive. And you can see my front wheels are also spinning and giving traction, which is very nice. This may sort your problems, but as you can see, we are kind of stuck on this hill. Yeah, no way getting out. The problem is that either one of these tires, yeah, this tire is spinning, while that back tire there does have traction. So what the engine does is it has a shaft under it, which spans the whole length of the car, which ends up into, you can't really see it that well here. I will be swapping, let's go back to this truck, maybe you can see it here. No, come on. Yeah, can you see, let's get driving and you may see it. I think we can lure the camera underneath the truck here. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. Well, what I can do, sorry for this lollyganging around. What is happening? Oh. If I now park brake, and there we go, so I can turn off the carriage. This will show you way better. So, as you can see, in the middle of my truck right here is a shaft, drivetrain I think it's called, and it spins around, and while it spins around, when you torque your engine, it will transfer the power in this link to the differential. Now the differential will then transfer power to each tire side, basically. Yeah, you can see it way better here. It's really hard to control this damn camera, but it's under there. Yeah, you can see where that shaft is going. And when you, as I have ended up in this goddamn hill here, is that oh shit. How is it? It's hard to explain this. It's quite technical, but the drivetrain will it will just churn out power. When one tire starts to spin, that tire I believe will get all the power. As you can see, it's the same deal. The left back tire and right front tire is taking all the power right now because they are spinning. So naturally it just transfer power to those. If I now lock the differential, that means it will send out equal amount of power to all tires. Look what happens now. That's easy. Now no tire will start to spin more than the other one. They will have equal amount of power. Yeah, that's true. So on this terrain it's not a problem because the ground is so slippery. There won't be any tear, but if you do this on asphalt and you start turning around, one tire will be constantly pulled back by the drivetrain or the differential, and that will cause so much strain on the system that it may break. Yeah, look, that's... and this is some visual glitch. What the fuck? But yeah. So in oh shit, in such terrain, the differential lock is paramount for you to survive. But it seems like I hit a big rock. So now I'm dangerously close to getting stuck. Maybe not. Yeah, it's hard to see these rocks. But as you can see, look at that mud. It's so cool. So you can use the camera to pan around your vehicle while you're... oh shit, turn around. Basically digging your way through this goddamn thick mud. And we're out. So let's continue. Now I may put myself in a situation where there's a little glitch where I will be needed to... yeah, I can press V, I take some damage, so I can just do this. Spend 5 points to repair. What happens when your the health of your car deteriorates? It starts to smoke and make ugly noises and fire out of the exhaust or engine. It's very cool. But let's say I'm stuck right now. Yeah, I'm actually not stuck, but now I'm rear wheel drive. Yeah, let's say we're stuck. I have a winch. You have 3 winch points normally on each vehicle, 1 back and 2 in the front. These 2 may drag your car in each direction. It's pointing. So by crossing, it's not smart to cross over like this. But in this situation, say I want to get to this land, I will be attaching the winch to that point and to anything that this winch can connect to. It will not tear down the trees, at least I have not experienced that. Now, let's press V to get out of this mode. I'm not really stuck even in rear wheels, but I can now turn and pull with F, and I can also drive to help the winch get me out of the mud. This is very helpful if you are stuck and there is a winch point, or if one of your other vehicles are stuck, you can winch with your other vehicle. Do bear in mind that's extremely tough, and you will most likely get stuck with the winching vehicle, depending on how heavy the truck is. This car is extremely easy to winch with another vehicle, because most vehicles are much larger. Oh, took some damage there. But it's very funny to winch around on the vehicles. But yeah, so now we have entered the Cloaked Area. We can't really see anything on the map. We are now in Dead Man's Land, or No Man's Land, basically. But we do see there is something called cloaking over here. And way over here somewhere there is a point we can get to what's it called? Uncloak the area, basically. I will now winch myself out of this mud because I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, onto these rocks. Oh, and unleash. Here we go. Oh no. Whoops. Let's try this again. Turn off the V. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, so if you get to a point where there's this black vortex in the air. When you drive into it, it will unveil the cloaked area on your map, which is very nice. So that will help you extremely well on seeing what lies ahead, like this. I didn't know this existed. Why is there a big pond here? So I will have to go this way to get out of this, because I don't know how deep that water is, and besides, this ditch is way too big. So now, again, same problem, tire spinning, all the power goes to those. I will lock my differential, and all tires have equal power. Oh, these rocks were jumping. So, we're skating through the mud. And I think I will go into here, because that muddy ditch here can be a extremely big problem. And there we are. Do not be fooled by the grass. It may actually be just as bad as that mud. And heavier vehicles will probably make a hole and sink into it. Oh, we're in gear 3 here. Shit. There you go. Okay. So that's not a magical vortex, that's just a cloaking area. Oh, careful. So if I drive myself over to this point. Oh. Yeah. Being able to just turn on and off the diff lock is very, very nice. So here we are. Move closer to remove cloak. So this circle, you can see the outline of the circle up there and here. When I drive into this, it will disappear. So, oof, yay! This area disappeared. But this is also a cloaking point, so we have to discover this to get rid of that cloaking as well. But what this reveals for us is that here is a path, and this road most likely lead to the lumber mill over here. And there's a path going in here as well. But this is unknown. I don't know what's in that area. So what I should do is get to that track I saw, which is most likely over this hill here. Just climbing up, and these trees, these, I think, oh yeah, some of these trees are very easy to break down. You may have to ram them, and if you just hit them at low speed, you will most likely damage yourself and not get through. So you must think. And the big trees are just a no-go. Oh, holy shit. So, yeah, ramming trees may kill you actually. So whoa, there's, oh shit, okay. Just park brake. That's naturally a crossing, but we will just, yeah. Oh, dangerous water. I will just back up so we can see that. Okay, so that's a bad idea actually. Yeah. Dangerous water level. So now, if the car is submerged, it's going to take damage, and it will take continuous damage even with the engine off. So you may want to just speed over water or quickly winch yourself out of there, because water will in the end kill your vehicle. So I'm driving a bit recklessly. I have taken quite a bit of damage. I will lock it into first gear. Oh, that's unnecessary of me. Oh, but we got out. So now I can, again, repair my truck, just because I don't believe the damage will affect the performance of the truck. Well, when you destroy it completely, you have to bring another vehicle with repair points over to fix it. So now we are gearing up in low gear. Oh, this is reckless driving, and you can see here, if I hit this at high speed, I will most likely plunge into it and destroy my vehicle. Oh, lock everything on, and there we are. So, also, just to mention, if you haven't seen already, my fuel has dropped. When I drive in rear wheel modus, I'm stuck. I consume... Shit, this is bad. Yeah, so I have bogged myself down into the mud. Now I'm really stuck. But fear not, I can winch myself out of the trouble. So just hold F and pull myself out. I don't even have to help. But yeah, as I was saying, when I drive with all these implements on, I will be consuming, whoa, shit, much damage. I will be consuming more fuel than I normally would. When I turn this off, I will consume way less fuel. But as you can see, we are now in another area which I have not yet unlocked. Crossing this river may be... oh, break. May turn out to be a bad idea, because I don't know how deep it is. Let's turn on the headlights. You can see the mud underneath the water in kind of saying that there is shallow, although I have no clue. I see the crossing is over there, so I would assume that I can cross this, but this car is extremely small. And we can just... yeah, and another thing, this is a very light vehicle, so the stream may actually take it with it. I think that is happening right... oh, shit. Dangerous walk level, taking damage. Get out of there. Yeah, it starts to steam out of the engine once you get into deep water. So winch the car out of there, turn on the parking brake, and release the winch. Yeah, this is a problem. I have no idea how the hell I'm going to cross this. What would be an idea is to uncloak this area to see if there is a better crossing point right now, because you can see there is some crossing here, but this vehicle is way too small, which is quite sad, because we have driven quite a distance with it. But yeah, so I think that's it for this video. So this is Spintires. It's not on sale now. It's out of beta and came out on Steam this day, 13th of June. It's 24 euros or $30, I think, on Steam. It's a really great game, only 500 megabytes. And if you like these kinds of games, I would really advise you to buy it, because I really find it quite enjoying, and there's loads of content, and it will be moddable, so people will make loads of mods to this game, and it looks beautiful. And you can also play it with your Xbox 360 controller. I have a steering wheel and pedals, but I don't think that works, but it would be fun to try it out. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more, and check this game out, and I will be seeing you the next time. Goodbye.